Okay, that was Tommy Two-Tone. Which man are you? Surprised he wasn't more famous than he was. I mean, I know that 8675309 song is like so popular that you know, AT&T had to sue him because he basically eliminated a single phone number in every area code in the United States of America. Yeah, we're not even in Vegas right now. Right now we're in the big empty, and just finishing up that one actually. So let's get back to that. Welcome back, everybody, and thank you for being here, X-Band. We're playing Fallout, Tale of Two Wastelands. That is Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3, and all the DLC in the same wonderful Fallout New Vegas engine. Currently, we're doing the Old World Blues. What is it? DLC. The brain will work eventually. Sometimes it's a little slow today, and I apologize for that. I've been doing an exhaustion speed run for about the past about 2 weeks now, almost 2 to 3 weeks now, and it just keeps getting worse. But I'll get better after a while. Who knows? Let's see, what is this? Ammo. It does make me a little bit cloudy-headed, which kind of sucks. Feels like I'm suffering from Alzheimer's or something, which I'm not. I'm just having a problem centering my thoughts, which happens. Dude, little Muggy dude. I love Muggy. He's the best. Okay, anyway, let's go do those last missions. So we got a couple things over here, so let's just do near here, right? Zoinks. And we need to go this way. I wonder if we need to stay up here on top of this stuff. Oh, I guess I can take these stupid night vision goggles off, huh? Since it's like daytime and stuff. Okay, so we're going this way. And walk across this little rickety bastard. What's DC? Sure. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Oh, these assholes. Oh shit, they tough. Dionea muscipula. Do they fire shit at me? Oh, yes, they do. Excuse you. Shit, I'm out of ammo. So, activate seed package. Don't know what that is, but I'll just take a wild guess. Corrosive spores. What's in here? What? Oh, yeah, it's one of those Halo things. Even though I already got one. Dude, I keep on thinking I'm in Skyrim, so I try and grab the mushrooms and shit. And it just doesn't work, you know? Okay, so I guess in that little encounter, I picked up something that I was supposed to pick up. And then it's wanting me to go over here. Which, let's get out our other gun. I'm going to use this little pipe here to cross over. Crossover like Miley Cyrus. Crossover like Cypress Hill. Yeah, there you go. That's a good crossover. Oh, come on. You couldn't have killed him? Like, one more shot.
That's all.
Any more? No, just that one, huh? Friggin' Brock flowers. I'll take that. I'll buy that for $1. I'll buy that for $1. Then we got some Xander root that looks like teeth. Oh, there we go. So it's the feed bags that I was looking for. Return the samples to the sink. So, sounds easy enough. Cannot travel with enemies nearby. Where the fuck are there enemies nearby? Oh, totally missed that mine. Now? There we go. So one of these goes here. Right? I need to not sneak, huh?
What's the haps?
Is it not you that I need to talk
Get
to?
you-
Catch you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. See, don't want my spinal cord. Based on the other tanks in the room, you can safely assume this is where your brain would be floating. It's currently missing from the tank. Yeah, I don't want to put my heart and my spine back in. No, it does want me to talk to this guy.
What's the haps?
I found a sonic wave file for you.
Right on, baby. Just
Baby.
plug it in and I'll mix you up a sweet, sweet sound.
Sound file Robo Scorpion available for the sonic emitter. Let's do that. Robo Scorpion. Don't know what that does, but I like the sound of it. Let's see, Robo Scorpion, damage versus robots, power armor, critical strike, explosion. Yeah, that sounds fucking awesome, actually. Okay, so what else we got here? We got this guy.
You got some plans for me, don't you?
I do.
I can smell it all over you.
Oh yeah. Oh baby. Let's process some
I
plants.
love it when you talk like that. Let me just get that interface up and running for you.
Thank you. Process seed into planter. Cool.
Well, hello. Still waiting for that seed.
Okay, that makes me a little uncomfortable.
I love it when you talk like that. Let me just get that interface up and running for you.
Dude, it just took all that stuff. Okay, 400 XP for that, jeez. Oh, hey, there was that quest too. Awesome, awesome. So, that leaves just... Well, the Dr. O's name issue, which I don't think I'm going to be able to solve. That leaves the Old World Blues quest. That's it. How's our weight? 92, so we're still good. Let's go finish this. Oh. Do I need to put in my brain? I forgot all about that. Oh, there we go.
You require some additional services?
I'd like to engage your services.
Rightly so, I should think. Alright then, let me just fire up the old interface for you.
Okay. Swap body parts? Oh no, I don't want to do any of those. I wonder
You
how
require
much those
some
implants
additional
work.
services?
Or how much those implants cost. Oh, they're so goddamn expensive. Increase speed while crouched. Drinking radiation removed. Bonus AP HP from food. That's so expensive, dude. I don't even know where I could get 20 grand in caps, even if I sold to like every vendor from here to hell. Get out of the way, you little fart. You're so cute. Okay. Hey, you. Guess what? I'm brainy again.
The lobotomite returns.
I do.
Our lobotomite. Has Dr. Mobius been denominated into scrap metal and voice module parts, as we hoped?
I found my brain, and now you and I are going to settle things.
I recommend watching your tone with me, lobotomite. Now, your brain. Hand it over, or we'll extract it again.
I'm not handing my brain over. There's some things we should discuss.
And what could we possibly have to speak about? You have the brain, we have the technology. All you must do is surrender. With it, we can finally leave this place. I cannot tell you how boring this place gets, chopping up the landscape and everything in it. And we have so many questions to ask your brain first. About this Mojave place. A fertile testing ground for our experiments.
Shit, I don't have the speech stuff. Yeah, I don't want to attack him. Mobius and I talked. It's over. Or talked it over and reached an understanding.
You are lying. No, you are not. Your
Yeah, I'm not lying.
heartbeat, perspiration, all excessively confident and sure of yourself. Why would you reason with that maniac? He'll destroy us all.
Maybe you should confer with your colleagues first.
Nonsense. Confer, colleagues. Those are two words I do not recognize.
Dr. Klein, I must intercept. Please, do not harm the lobotomite.
I'm not going to harm it. I'm going to dissect it until it's dead. Why the sudden intersection, Dalla?
I cannot stand a sweet breathing organism breathing in and out to suddenly not breathe. We
Really?
must keep it alive for study. Slow study.
Dalla, these vocalized pauses are unlike you. What do you care?
Klein, are you sure we've calculated all the combat probabilities here? I mean, the lobotomite confronted Mobius. Plus,
Yep.
you know, we haven't had a COMBAT drill in forever.
Yeah.
I don't think we could form a tactical attack triangle if we wanted to.
You better fucking believe it, baby.
WOMBAT was not my plan, oh, so get off my voice box.
Silencing opinionators.
Why are you acting like this? You've never refused to commit necessary surgery before.
Because I've won them over, dude. I'm
This
charming as a
lobotomite
motherfucker.
Needs its surgery.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? I
What
just
is wrong with
infinite
you?
charm, you know?
You sound brain scrubbed, blindly agreeing with the lobotomite.
Don't do that, dude.
What? Why am I even listening to you fools? The determinators are greater than the hesitators, so hesitators, be quiet. We are bigger, smarter, and floatier than you, lobotomites. We don't wish to fight you, so surrender your brain, now.
Well, Jesus, dude, that's not leaving me much option. I think you're past due for a lobotomy, Klein.
Fight? I've never been in a fight. What do I...
I'm sure you were when you were in high school, dude.
Colleagues, think tank, alert, alert! We are under attack!
Uh-oh. I didn't really want to blow them all up, but I guess that's what I gotta do. Shit. And gone. That actually turned out to be a pretty nice weapon.
No, wait. I am dead.
Duh. Yes, you are very dead. As are your buddies. Dude, oh shit, I dusted 2 of them. Okay. Well, shitski. Yeah, I didn't really want to do that, but oh well. What's done is done. Leave the think tank. Use the sync auto dock to retrieve your original spine. Do I really want to do that? Jesus, all these friggin' perks I got. Dude, I can't even read that.
As it had been in the years before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century. The courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it and keeping its discoveries safe until they were needed to help others.
Yay!
Which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
The courier had scoured much of the Big Empty, although secrets still remained in the crater's depths. Perhaps that was for the best, however. Curiosity, while sometimes rewarded for its efforts, often proves to be equally dangerous.
Dr. Mobius continued his research undisturbed in the Forbidden Zone. As much as he had attempted to create better scorpions, he tried the same with humanity, with considerably less success. These failures didn't bother him overmuch. Once the rush of mentats wore off, he forgot he had failed in any event. After all, the bright young mind who had come to visit him in the Forbidden Zone had already exceeded his expectations.
The sink atop the dome bustled with the voices of a small town, constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other. Still, this all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The Sync Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
The biological research station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer to the X-22 Botanical Garden. So that it might, in its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours. The garden sent back a polite refusal, saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
The book chute continued to devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked on a paperclip. It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt. Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
The light switches continued to bicker and flicker.
This persisted until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink, and the two of them united in their hatred of the showboat.
The sink continued to ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it. Eventually, it gained access to the magneto-hydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the Big Empty in an attempt to scrub the crater clean.
The toaster continued its psychotic spree, reducing all appliances in range to scrap electronics and spare parts. After one of its more psychotic episodes, however, the other Sync personalities decided enough was enough and dumped the toaster in a bathtub. Sparking and hissing, the toaster swore its enemies would rue the day when they had bread and no way to toast it.
Muggy did his best to collect coffee cups, although in his quest, he accidentally trapped himself
in Higgs Village. It might have been the end for poor Muggy.
Aww.
Except he found it peaceful there, tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone. Well, except for Dr. O, who was an asshole for having created Muggy in the first place. Muggy left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in blind revenge for serving Dr. O.
Blind old Jefferson, with sounds the courier brought him, created a symphonic counter-frequency that saved Big Mountain from sonic invasion in 2910. If you didn't hear about it, good. It was rumored by the other personalities that he had a brief fling with the light switches. Although he forgot their names once too often and was soon left in the dark as punishment.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre were bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
As the courier ran through the X-8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely knew what communism was, or even what a high school was. This confused them for a time, until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded. So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression rather than communist propaganda.
The infiltration program in X-13 felt spent, having repeatedly upgraded the stealth suit until it could upgrade it no more. It felt warm, fulfilled, and a bit sluggish. It realized not long after the stealth suit had left it without so much as a note on the nightstand. So the infiltration program sent out robo-brains into the wastes, looking for its wayward technology. It eventually found Repcon HQ and set up a new research center, testing and murdering fiends who kept breaking into the facility.
The courier, organs intact, continued onwards, a little less heavy of step, but with all the organs in the right places, as they should be. After all, brains can develop a life of their own when left to their own thoughts, and the courier's brain was more clever than most.
The think tank basement, filled with the lobotomized robotical frames of the doctors, now served as a graveyard. The monitors had recorded the battle in its entirety, including the think tank's final, shrill, terrified screams, whimpers, and pleas for mercy. They broadcast these humiliating last moments as a warning to anyone approaching the perimeter that other smarty pants were not welcome. The courier was the inheritor of the Big Empty, and there was room for only one will in the halls of the think tank dome.
There is an expression in the Wasteland, old world blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
They stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, old world blues took on a new meaning.
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future. There was old world blues and new world hope. And hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
We could say more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves. Now armed with the transportal Ponder, the courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one. The sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the courier had to walk alone.
Yeah, expand the VO in both, actually in all the games so far. It's probably one of the reasons why people look at these games as top-notch, is they did not skimp on the VO. I mean, you have, in Fallout 3, of course, you had Liam Neeson, right? And I'm sure they had other people in there that were worthwhile that I could look up, but... And then here in New Vegas, you already had, you have Matt Perry as the main bad guy. You have, what is it, Rene Abenoir is his name. He did the Mr. House voice, I believe. And then, like you said, obviously you're recognizing voices, and they sound familiar to me, too. I mean, the people who did the big brain voices were, I mean, they were iconic sounding, so even if I didn't remember, or even if they didn't actually do any of the voices that I remembered previously, they were really iconic in bringing those voices out. Very, very, very good stuff. Very good voice acting in this. Your brain is back in your body, but some of the advanced technologies remain. Your head still cannot be crippled, but you are only 10% more resistant to addiction now. Surprisingly, your damage threshold is improved by 10%, minimum plus 1 DT. You've acquired the Big Mountain Transponder. It's capable of transporting you, and you alone, between the Mojave Wasteland and Big MT. To return to the Mojave, or go back to Big MT from the Mojave, simply equip the transponder. Then, as you would any weapon, pull the trigger, and away you go. Nice. Note that it won't work in interiors or combat situations, and is totally incapable of harming your enemies. Nice. And I leveled up. Okay, looks like we're really close to maxing out repair. That's nice. Oh, we're level 40. Shit, we've got 10 more to go. 10 more to go and we're done. Certified Tech. Your knowledge of robotic components allows you to break them more easily and salvage their mechanical corpses. You have a plus 25% to score critical hits on all robots. And you'll also find more useful components. I will take that one. That is worthwhile. Congratulations, you've reached level 40 with good karma. Oh, God, nice. Guardian of the Wastelands. And I didn't blow it by lying that one time. Dude, what the fuck are they yelling about? Jesus. Corrosive Glove. Elijah's Advanced Leer. I don't need that. Or do I? Oh, no. Yeah, I have been using that, actually. Recharger Pistol is my good one. I think that's it, right? Okay. Aid in here. Oh, wait a second. What weapon were they talking about? Weapons. Oh, Big Mountain Transponder. Nice. I didn't see that when I was shuffling through my weapons. I guess I can't... Oh, nice. It doesn't. So it doesn't appear on my transfer inventory, so I can't accidentally drop it somewhere or something. That's cool and very nice of you to give me, since my brain doesn't always work. Okay. Nothing that weighs anything, right? Okay, good to go. Dude, I wish those guys would shut up now. It's kind of fun at first, but... Okay, And I guess that is another break. Are we going to end it here or do one more block? Let's do one more block. I'll be back after this short break. This is Storm with the Game Design Lexicon. I'm currently playing Fallout, A Tale of Two Wastelands. That is Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, both in the same wonderful Fallout New Vegas engine. If you do like our content, make sure you hit us up over on Twitch. We do stream Monday through Thursday, noon p.m. to 3 p.m. Central, or noon p.m. to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you can't catch our live shows, that is GMT -6. If you can't catch our live shows, hit us up over on YouTube, where we rebroadcast these usually about a week after they air here. You can give us a subscribe over there, like our videos, comment, or dislike our videos and comment, and hit that alert button to make sure you know when they come out. Music for the day is Tommy Two Tone. I'm going to go ahead and leave you with that, and I'll be back in 3 minutes, 50 seconds.